Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to welcome you to another episode of Untomoto. Untomoto is words of wisdom that I share that you can add to your repertoire. I'm your host, Ambassador Dr. Uwa Onyoha Osimiri. What a wonderful opportunity to spend another weekend with you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so today, because by subscribing, you give us the opportunity to continue to bring information about this organization to you, about this program. Every week, we have an opportunity to have a conversation with you. So hopefully you have done so. If you have not done so, please go ahead and go to Ntomoto on YouTube and subscribe. It is indeed my pleasure to welcome you today. This episode is sponsored by Mano B-Suite. Is a lotion for those discerning men and discerning women. It is exciting because we are honored to have distinguished guests from Nigeria, Executive Committee of AWMC Nigeria today. Their dedication to African Women Mobilization Commission has been inspiring, and we think it's really appropriate to bring them in today and talk with them, see what are they up to, what's going on with the African Women Mobilization Commission. Before I just talk a little bit about what the organization is. The African Women Mobilization Commission was founded in 2021 in the US, and its Nigerian affiliate, African Women Mobilization for Charity Initiative, was formed in 2022 with the objective of empowering girls and women through what we call impact, mobilization, philanthropy, advocacy, culture, and training. Our first activity focused on providing food to individuals at 4 refugee camps in Borno State in Nigeria. As many of you may know, there were times in Nigeria where there still are, where we have activities of Boko Haram, which disrupts, which is a terrorist group, and they disrupt the ongoing well-being of the people. So some of them, of course, go to the refugee camps, and there's so many of them. And we started working with 4 refugee camps, providing them with food. And among the children what we found there, we were able to that we encountered there, we were able to select some of them for educational opportunities. And as a result, they're now attending school for the first time. One young girl in Enugu, Nigeria is a beneficiary of the educational program, the child sponsorship program. If you go to our website, AWMC Global, I'm going to share some of that information with you as we go along. You find out a little bit more about what we do. In addition to our efforts in education, we've organized health walks and initiatives such as AWMC Cares, where we provide financial support to some women in the streets that, it's not coordinated. It's just whoever we run into that has a need, a woman in business, then we give them some money to help them with their business. That's what I love about AWMC Cares. It's very spontaneous. If we find that there's a need, then we are going there. As a matter of fact, we found individuals that had difficulties with housing, and we were able to provide them with housing. And one of them was really quite ill, but we were able to get her from the city to go to where her family was to take care of herself. But in the meantime, we were able to put her in an apartment where she stayed for a little while with her children. In 2023, we provided scholarships for 500 scholarships for Google IT programs for women. Many of them did not graduate, obviously, unfortunately, because of the internet challenges we have in Nigeria. But some of them did graduate and have IT backgrounds now. Despite facing numerous challenges, the Commission has successfully hosted Events included business workshops and conferences, particularly here in the United States, where awards were presented to exceptional organizations and people doing fantastic things in the community. That is against all odds event, and that is geared towards strictly for business organizations that have joined OMC, particularly again right here in the US, but that's something that we're working on to promote in Nigeria as well. We also launched the organization in Snellville, Georgia, introducing STEM sheet crypto coins. We're excited about that. Coins that are used to fund the organization, and it's going to be launched formally, so that we can start trading STEM sheet crypto coins, which actually help the organization. And also, furthermore, we have initiated the Black Girls Rise. And I was so excited about that because that is a program that's designed to uplift girls. No matter what their challenges are, they can overcome it. And we're encouraging them through motivational speaking. We, as a matter of fact, the 23rd, I believe it is, in Nigeria, we're going to be having the Black Girls Rise, where we're going to provide them with sanitary napkins, motivational speaking. Here in the United States, it'll be the 25th of this month in Snellville, and we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be quite exciting. And also, we're looking forward to the building of the STEM sheet, empowering girls through STEM, that's going to be constructed here in Georgia. But the thing is, it's going to be the pilot program, and after that works out, then we plan to take that to Nigeria. That's what's exciting, about it. I'm from Nigeria, so it's important that whatever I'm doing, I take it home. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today, just so I don't forget, we offer individual memberships and business memberships. Please visit our website, www.omcglobal.org. There you'll find out how you can join the organization. And by the time you talk to these women today, you will find out why it is so important for you to join us. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the individuals that make OMC work, the Executive Committee of OMC. Yes, indeed. Those are the individuals you're going to be speaking about, or rather, we're going to be speaking with today. But before I bring them physically in, I would like to just give a brief introduction of who these wonderful people are. Chioma Ibe, who is the Vice President of OMC, demonstrating strong leadership and commitment to our organization. In addition to her executive role, she is a skilled accountant and a driven entrepreneur, balancing her professional achievements with her responsibilities as the mother of a baby boy. Her multifaceted career shows her dedication, expertise, and ability to thrive both in business and family. That is Chioma Ibe, and we're so excited to have her here today. The next person is Musa Ododo Abdurrahman. He is a civilizational leader, visionary national thinker, and a public intellectual passionately committed to the conscious creation of a new Nigeria, a nation destined to give humanity a universal civilization founded on love, truth, justice, and unity. He serves as the international liaison of the African Women Mobilization Commission, OMC, where he promotes cross-continental collaboration and human development initiatives. Guided by deep philosophical insight and an unyielding patriotic spirit, Musa Ododo is dedicated to awakening Nigeria's divine purpose and positioning her as a beacon of hope wisdom and renewal for Africa and the world. Yes, sir. We have a winner there. And then the next person is Dr. Chinwe Aneke. Dr. Chinwe Aneke is the Assistant National Director of AWMC and is a distinguished academic and professional in the field of environmental microbiology. She serves as a lecturer at the Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT, where she plays a pivotal role in teaching, research, and mentorship. Dr. Chinwe Aneke exemplifies the qualities of an outstanding educator and researcher. Her work at the Enugu State University of Science and Technology and her expertise in environmental microbiology continue to inspire students and colleagues as well. Our next guest is Ayandiran Folasade Afusat. I hope I'm saying it correctly. If I'm not, I do apologize. Ayandiran Folasade Afusat is a distinguished social worker serving with the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, in Abuja, Nigeria. She is the director of AWMC for the Federal Capital Territory. Her commitment to social welfare and community development has made her a respected figure in the field. In addition to her professional duties, she also plays a pivotal role in faith-based community advocacy as the secretary of the Federation of Muslim Women in Nigeria, FOMWAN, Federal Capital Territory chapter. Okay. The next person that we have, you can see we have quite an excited and qualified people who are working with us. Hajia Hadiza Saad, I hope I'm saying it correctly, Abdullahi, is a highly accomplished financial expert. Okay, I'm going to take you out for a moment. Expert and public servant hailing from Gombe State. Hajia holds a Bachelor of Science, BSc degree, and a Master of Business Administration, MBA, demonstrating her commitment to academic excellence and professional development. Her credentials are further enhanced by her status as a Fellow of the Chartered National Accountant, FCNA, a Fellow of the Institute of Certified Economists of Nigeria, FICEN, and a Fellow of Human Capital Development, FHCD. Our next guest is Stella Ago Obiageli. Stella is a committed educator currently teaching government at Christ High School, Abo, located in Udi local government area of Enugu State, Nigeria. Ms. Obageli is recognized for her passion for teaching and her dedication to the academic and personal development of her students. Her teaching approach incorporates interactive lessons, critical thinking exercises, and real-world examples to help students grasp key concepts and apply them in their daily lives. And she is the state director for Enugu State. The last but not least is a young lady, Tabitha Burha, who is very much interested in the membership for state director in AWMC. If she concludes, she will learn to oversee policy implementation, coordinate activities, advise officials, engage with the community, monitor projects, manage resources, handle crisis, and facilitate capacity building in the state. This is what it takes to be a director. And so we will see how far she goes, but she's very much interested, and we always like young blood. And so we're excited to have her. She is an entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the people that we have that are going to be joining us. So it gives me pleasure to bring them in. And here they are. Some of them are still trying to get in. But right now we do have two members of the executive committee who are with us. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I know that the rest of them are going to join us, but here you are, Musa Odod Abdul Rahman. I finally got your name right.
Yes, Queen Mother.
I was struggling before. Good to have you. Good to have you.
You're right. Greetings to the homely reverence.
Greetings.
I'm eternally blessed to be here, Queen Mother. Thank you for your great work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Greetings to you too, my queen.
Yes,
my queen.
indeed.
Greetings to you too. Greetings.
Good to see you. You know, I think I'll take
Ramusa.
this. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute,
Ramusa,
1 minute.
greetings to
Hello,
you too.
greetings, our queen.
Greetings
Nice
to
Wow.
you
being
as
here.
well.
Aja
Hello.
Adiza, greetings.
Yes. Chinwe, how are
Greetings to you
you?
too.
How are you guys doing? It is so
We're
wonderful
We are
good.
doing
to
all
have
right.
you here.
We're good.
And
We're
I'm
doing
so
great, Queen Mother.
okay. Can you hear me? All right. I'm going to ask you some questions, and each one of you will have to kind of respond before we go on, before we start talking about the Black Girls Rise. I just want some people to know a little bit more about the organization and the intentions of the organization and what roles you play, how you see yourself playing that role. I'm going to start with you, Musa. What are the long-term strategic goals for the African Women Mobilization Commission and its Nigerian affiliate? Now, I think it's important for everybody to know that in the United States, AWMC is the African Women Mobilization Commission, and in Nigeria, as the affiliate, your African Women Mobilization for Charity Initiative. All right, so that's what you represent in Nigeria. Anyway, Musa, how do you envision achieving the goals over the next 5 years? You know, your strategic goals. How do you see that happening? Musa, the question is for you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello,
Go
we
ahead.
can hear you.
Okay, great. Thank you for having me again, Your Excellency.
You're welcome.
Our long-term goals include, yes, our long-term goals, of course, it includes expanding educational opportunities for girls and young women throughout Nigeria. We understand that that education is at the core of life. So the AWMC is placing that as the fulcrum of our focus. And we are not only educating. We intend not only to educate girls in formal education only, but also through our special programs to enlighten them, to enlighten the women that they are not just female, but the hidden axis of creation. That when she awakens, when a woman awakens, humanity rises. So that is a special one. You know, our dear President, His Excellency Dr. Uwa, is an by awakening the consciousness of the women that they should take over leadership. And this special tailored program also empowers the girl child to take up leadership position in their society.
Absolutely, that's wonderful. And you know, any society, you're judged.
Going for
any society worth anything is judged by how it treats its women. And the role of the African women, yes, as you well articulated, our goal is to empower as many young women and women. Now, we're not leaving our men out of it, because most women are married and they have husbands. So that their husbands are also a support system for us. When you empower a woman, you empower a nation, and the men are part of the nation. So we do appreciate you, Musa, for your attitude towards women and your willingness to be a part of this movement, because this is what it is. It's a movement. It's a movement to help not just women, but their girls rise. And of course, when the women rise, the society rises. And also certainly to teach our young men to respect women. Because there's an African proverb that says, a one-legged man cannot go into battle by himself. Your woman is your other leg that you need to go into battle. So when you undermine their well-being, when you're not incorporating them, then you're only going to go so far. You know what I'm saying? You're only going to go so far. So that's what AWMC is all about. So thank you for sharing that. Now, we still have some of our members who have not arrived. And I imagine I imagine it has to do with the internet. But the person, Chinwe, who is the assistant national director, she's not here yet. So I don't I'm not going to ask her the question. I'm going to wait till she comes in. So I'm going to ask the next question is going to be for Chioma. Chioma, how are you today? How's that precious baby?
I'm fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Can I continue?
He's fine.
No.
He's fine. My baby is fine. I just
we'll come
have
back
to
to
keep
you,
him somewhere
Musa.
so that I can attend this. Yes.
Okay. Very, very well. Now, since the other ones have not come in, I have a question for you. What challenges have you encountered, Chioma? What challenges have we encountered in implementing the programs, especially in the refugee camps or with vulnerable populations? You know, how have you addressed these challenges? If they are challenges, how have we addressed them?
Okay. Thank you, my queen, for having me in here. We've been having some challenges, but some of those challenges include limited resources, logistical issues in reaching remote areas, and the need for ongoing support to address trauma among the beneficiaries. We address these challenges through partnerships with local organizations and by leveraging community volunteers to enhance our reach.
Okay. All right. That's wonderful. Say that again. Say that again. So those in the back.
I said, some challenges include limited resources, logistical issues in reaching remote areas, and the need for ongoing support to address trauma among beneficiaries. We address these challenges through partnerships with local organizations and by leveraging community volunteers to enhance our reach.
Very good. You know, one of the things that is so important in any program is to have partnerships. Is to engage with partners, you know, because you can't do everything by yourself, you know. Some of these beneficiaries can benefit from what other organizations are doing. If we're partnering with them, you know, we can then impact what we're doing. You don't necessarily have to reinvent the wheel. Sometimes, you know, it pays to form partnerships, and that's one of the things that it's challenging because everybody seems to have their own thing that they're doing, you know. And so when that's the case, you know, they're always very eager to collaborate. But when they see the vision, when they see the benefit, you know, that to everyone, to the women in the community, you know, they are very likely to join. Hadiza, she was here a minute ago. Let's see, where is she? Okay, now Folasade is not. I don't know. I mean, I put the link. Did everybody get the link in the forum? Right? Everybody got the link in the forum to come in. Am I right? Am I right?
Hello.
Yes, it's there in the forum. Yeah. It's there.
So I'm not sure where everyone else is.
Okay, so we're just
So we're gonna Hadiza, how are you again?
I'm good. The network has been on and off. It goes off and comes back. That's the challenge I'm getting here.
I know, and I realize that's what's probably that's what's impacting everybody else as well. But Hadiza, I have a question for you. You know, every organization has to be able to sustain itself. Sustainability always becomes a challenge. So the question I have is, how do you ensure the sustainability of the programs? All right, particularly those that require ongoing funding or resources, such as the child sponsorship and STEM programs. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, just as Chioma said, it's logistics is the main problem we're having over here, because to get people that are ready to sponsor you or to support you, it's usually on the high side, because you know, a lot of people, since we have so many organizations, so many NGOs that go, at times they are always skeptical of how authentic are you genuine. You know, people are very skeptical about all these things. So you have to have a strong backing where that you can defend yourself to show that you are legit. It's a legitimate organization that is out for the welfare of the girl child, to improve the girl child. Just as I said, a lot of them are married. Even those that are married cannot be left out, apart from those that are not married. So logistics is the main problem, just as the last speaker said. Authenticity, people to believe in you, you need that, because too many NGOs are going around trying to get money, everybody wants to make fast money. So they will have to show something that we are really genuine and we are all out for the girl child, to improve the girl child, especially in our remote areas, especially in the north. We had a lot of challenges. For example, I know I'm from Gombe State, and the executive governor's wife, the first lady, is mostly her NGO is concerned about the girl child, because that is where we have a lot of challenges for the girls, for them to go to school, to sponsor them. And especially now in the Northeast, whereby we have a lot of banditry. Some are even skeptical of allowing their girls to go to school because of all this banditry. They are not sure whether the girls, if they go to school, they are coming back, or how safe the environment can be for them. So that's the most important thing: authenticity, to make it being known, the awareness that it's a legit organization and we're out for the welfare of the girl child.
And sometimes I think that it's always a focus on money, all right? Sometimes everything is not about money. So when we do, like, I cannot tell you how long we've been doing OMC right here in the United States, where there's money, supposedly, right? But the important thing is consistency and persistence, all right? You can promote anything with just perseverance, with just persistence. You have meetings, you have gatherings, you do even the simplest things that you record, showing that you do. And the organization has done a lot. When you go to the website and when people are curious about the organization, it's always important to ask them to go to the website. Now I'm going to share for a moment here. I'm going to share what we have done. All right. So that people, if you're interacting with people, you don't necessarily, because this is a technology age, you don't necessarily have to verbally tell them. You can actually ask them to go to the website, or if you have your phone, go to the website and open the website and show them what you've done. Let me just for a moment here, for the purpose of a conversation, let me share the website. I'm going to share screen. There we go. Okay, I'm going to share screen. And can everybody see this?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yes. Now, the first thing that OMC did, now
Today is the first day
that we have
of
done
our cooking program. Today is the first day of our
go to the camps and feedback. National Director.
Dad, is it only me? I can't see Queen Mother again.
Yeah, I can see her too. Just the three of us.
Internet maybe have taken her away.
Yeah,
Hello?
even the US, only Chioma, Brother Abdurrahman, and myself. Hello, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can't see. I can't
Okay,
see Queen Mother.
Musa, take over the stage till she comes back.
Okay.
Musa, take over the stage now. Keep us active.
This is a live stream.
Now that's it. Okay. This is a live stream.
Okay. Okay.
Let's wait for her.
Okay.
That's network problem.
Other members are not here.
Yes, they couldn't get in.
I don't know.
They couldn't get in. They were having internet problem.
Maybe network. Yeah.
So what's going to happen now? She's back.
Can you see it? Did you guys see the video?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes, we saw the picture.
You saw the video. It was a video.
It was a video. We saw it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the reason why I thought it was important that I showed that video is to make a statement. You have, and if you go to the website, you have all the pictures of the children we initially wanted when we started the organization in terms of authenticity. You've got a website that has all that information. Now, when you present, obviously, what you're trying to do, and you don't have the funds, it's what you're trying to use to sell yourself. What you already have done is what you use to sell yourself. You cannot sit. We obviously, and I applaud you guys, and I understand the challenges, but we can overcome challenges if we just stay rooted on the purpose of the organization and just keep working at it. Because we have a program here in the United States as well, and so they're fighting over here for money, and you're fighting over there for money, and right now it's a battle. But it should not dissuade us from doing what we want to do, But if somebody wants to know what you've done and you want them to support you, take them to the website. Take them to the website and see. These things that we've done and we want to continue to do, it needs our support. It needs our support. I mean, it needs a support. So you can't obviously succeed in anything if you pause. And that's why I'm proud of you for not pausing, for not quitting. You can't quit. Nobody quits on what they believe in. That's why I'm so proud of this, the executive committee, because you guys have hung in there. You continue to fight, and it's going to become amazing once people become to recognize. When people recognize what you're trying to do, you'll be amazed at the kind of support you're going to be getting. Okay, so in answering your question, Hadiza, sustainability is difficult, yes, without the funds, but the way you get the funds, obviously, is to remain focused on your objectives, right? And present it. Now, not everybody is going to support you. Not everybody is going to support you. We have a program here. Not everybody is supporting it, but just yesterday, a woman called and said, oh, they have 15 women, girls that are going to be at the program. I wasn't expecting that. That's a totally different group. A director that is bringing 15 girls, and then some are bringing 10 girls, some are bringing 5 girls, etc., etc. You know, so the important thing is consistency, persistence. Stick to it. Stick to it even when it's difficult, because of the people you're doing it for. You're doing it for these people who are helpless. They don't have access to money. Yes, we're struggling. Every organization struggles because you know, unfortunately, some of the organizations that give money, you know, they're shutting them all down. Particularly, they're giving money to color. They're shutting all of that. USAID, as you guys know, USAID is not functioning anymore, and USAID is the one that supports Africa. So it becomes our responsibility to go after funding, and we don't have to go after funding for big things. You go after funding just to give to promote OMSI cares, maybe to give $1,000, 1,000 naira to a poor lady who's trying to run her business, something like that, you know. But I have faith in all of you, and I know you're going to be doing it. I know we're going to succeed. I see you succeeding already, and I wish that my members were here, and they're not here. I'm wondering if they're having difficulty with the link coming in. I sent the link. The link works. Doesn't the link worked for you guys, right?
Probably it's network. Maybe their network where they are positioned. Probably.
Okay, yeah, it could be that. Now, there's a question I had for Falashade about community engagement. How do you get the community? I think we kind of talked a little bit about it. You know, how do you engage with the communities you serve to ensure the needs and voices are reflected in your programs? You know, so the answer would be, of course, to conduct regular community meetings and surveys to gather input from beneficiaries. You know, you can engage the community. And that's what some of you are doing. And I applaud the national director. Sometimes, obviously, she sends me these videos of her engaging in the community. And it's by engaging with the community members that she's able to find out some of what the needs are for some of that work. And that has resulted in young people that, as a matter of fact, it's her engagement that alerted us to some of the girls that have been sexually abused, and some of the girls that were, one girl that she's taking care of was even almost given away in marriage, and she's just 12 years old. Can you imagine that? You know, but her being out there and talking to the community members, she finds out what is going on. And it's also important to find out what's going on in the community. You go there and you know, and you see what other people are doing and be a part of it. That's what the collaboration is. And so I'm proud of all that kind of effort that you're making, and you have to anything that's focused on money is going to fail. Anything that's just focused on money. It is the work that you do, your mouth. Is there somebody, if there are organizations that are having meetings, go visit. See what they're talking about. You can get ideas from them. You know, so we've done a lot. And then, of course, the child, what do you call it? The child educational program that we have. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up for a minute. Let me pull that up, because you can You can see, and that's one of the things you can share with people to show them what you do. Show them what you're doing about with the children. Let me see, children's. This would. I'm going to share a screen. So let me know if you see it. Share the screen. Okay, there we go. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
It's coming up. Yeah, it's out now. We can see it.
Okay. So we have, you see, these are, it's important, and that's why the website is available. And I encourage everyone who wants to know a little bit more about what the organization has done. And I really credit the national director for the hard work of the initial national director and national liaison, international liaison at the inception of AWMC in Nigeria. They did a lot of work. As you can see, look at all these children that they interviewed. These are the camps, various places, all these children. So if somebody wants to know how authentic you are, take them to the website. Look at what we're doing. These kids need to be supported. We've supported this particular young man. We have supported
his name is Ahmed. Ahmed why? Sunan babanka. He's 6 years. Sorry, I'm speaking his language. We're speaking Kanuri. He say his name is Ahmed Abdullah. He's 6 years old. Ahmed, in kagama makaranta monti tamonimia ayir doktora makakira polisa.
Okay, that's our national director was talking to this young man. So we sponsored him in school. If you go online, you see the videos, the story of this young man and where he is now. And then there's Aisha, you know, this young lady.
Aisha, me? She's Aisha Aladimodu. She's 11 years old. Are you in school? Kina makaranta? She says she's in school. Which class are you? She says she's in primary 3. Aisha, if you finish school, what do you want to be? Making us look at She says she wants to be a doctor too.
She wants to be a doctor. That's another young lady that we're sponsoring. And there's another one here. This young lady in Enugu, Ifechukwu Chima. We're sponsoring her as well. She was 6 years old. She's about 8 years old now. And she's attending school in Enugu. And we're very, very proud of what the state director, Stellago, is doing with this child. So the bottom line is we're doing quite a bit, and all of these children need sponsorship. So if somebody wants to know how authentic you are, don't guess, obviously. Go to the website. You've got all the information. You've got the mission of the organization for child sponsorship. You've got the videos showing what's already happening with them. If you go there and if they go there and read it, they'll understand what the organization is trying to achieve, you see. So that is your best bet, is to go online and show them what you're doing. That's your authenticity. There's so many things on the website that you can't even tell them verbally. You go there and take your phone and sit with somebody and say, hey, you want to know what we're about? Let me show you what we're about. And when you go there, you will see what we've done thus far. But we want to do more. That's how we connect with the community. And that's how we draw. As a matter of fact, for me, when I go out here, I take my phone and if somebody wants to know about my organization, instead of me just verbally telling them, I go to the website. I open the website and I put it in front of them. I say, this is what we have started doing. We want to continue doing. We need your support. And that's it. When I show them, we have the Black Girls Rise event that's coming up, and many of them wanted to know what is that about. And I had to tell them what it's about. I'm having some challenges here with the internet. I don't know why it's doing that. So I can imagine the challenges you're having in Nigeria, because I'm having the same challenges here. But here is the event, Black Girls Rise, and it's going to be held in Nigeria as well. And it's going to be held in Enugu on the 23rd at 10 a.m. And they're preparing for that. And here in October, on October the 25th, in Snellville, Georgia at 10 a.m., we are preparing for that. I just pretty much just let people know I need support. I take not my laptop, my cell phone, just your cell phone. You don't have to have anything fancier than that. Just your cell phone, and you let people know, hey, you want to know about my organization? This is what we're doing. This is what we've done thus far, and we need your help so we can do more. Okay? That's to bring to the event, but they know they want to sponsor. So you got some people sponsoring girls. I tell them I have these many girls coming. They say, oh, I'll sponsor 1, I'll sponsor 2, I'll sponsor 3. I just show them what I'm about and then leave it up to their conscience to help. And so that is how, obviously, we participate with the community. You know, again, I am so sorry that our members are not able to attend, but I just wanted you to know that everything that you've done thus far, that is your testimony. Not necessarily what you plan to do later, but what you've done thus far. We're so proud of you. And when I go to the website and I see all those things that Musa, you and Zainab, what you guys started doing in Nigeria, it doesn't, if you're not doing it right now, it's not because you don't know what you're doing or you're not serious. You already have the foundational information to show people who you are. Now, your role, obviously, is to get them to support you. And that's why I'm so proud of what you have done thus far. And just use your website. Hadiza is really having a trouble with the internet, and I can see. Hadiza, I see the internet is really working you.
Yeah, it's going on and on.
I know. But I sort of anticipated that this may happen. Stella is not with us right now because she's probably experiencing the same problem with the internet. But Stella is chairing the Black Girls Rise in Enugu, and so she's already gone, and she's already purchased. So of course we're going to help with the funding, but she's already purchased things, sanitary napkins. She and the assistant Dr. Neke, assistant state national director, they've gone and purchased some items for the kids. Now we're going to, get them some things to drink and what have you. And that's on the 23rd. I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of what they're doing. And they're doing what they can to show the intentions of the organization. And it is those intentions, intentional behavior or intentional actions that draw people to you. And I'm sure that this event is going to be, and it's going to be exceptional here too. For those of you who are in Georgia, we are going to be celebrating our young queens, our young princesses. So we want you to join us. We want you to be a part of the experience and give us your support. So this is not just happening in Nigeria. This is happening in the United States as well, here in Snellville, Georgia. So if you're in Georgia and you know a young girl that could use exposure, can learn about themselves, because our focus is on them learning about themselves. We're going to have motivational speakers. Oh, okay, just a moment. We're going to have a motivational speakers that I'm having a little problem here, pardon me. We're going to have speakers that are going to talk to them about hygiene, personal hygiene. That's what they're going to do in Nigeria as well. They're going to talk to them about their personal hygiene, about overcoming challenges. A lot of these kids, some of the kids who are coming from here, and I'm sure some of the kids who are going to be participating in Nigeria, some of them have challenges that, you know, is difficult to overcome, and we need to talk to them about it. How are you feeling, you, Chioma? How are you feeling about a program such as the Black Girls Rise? How does that? How motivational do you think that will be for girls?
Hello, ma. Come again, ma. They hear you very well.
How do you see the benefit of the Black Girls Rise event that's coming up? How do you see the benefit?
Wow. I see it inspiring the girls. Inspiring the girls, taking them from the level where they are now to the teens level that they are now, at least for them to know how to manage their hygiene, which is very important to them. How to manage their hygiene, to know that in hygiene is very important to women, to girls, to women especially, in terms of when they're menstruating, what to do, and awareness, because and what we are going to give to them, like the sanitary pads. I know that most of them doesn't even use the sanitary pads because of the cost of it. Some of them are still using clothes. So this event is really going to help them very well. Then how to manage their womanhood also, because they are going to be a motivational speaker who's going to talk to them about hygiene and then womanhood.
Yes. That's very important, because a lot of them don't understand, particularly if nobody's talking to them. A lot of them don't understand some of the changes that they experience as young girls. You know, you move from being a little girl, all of a sudden you're a woman. Oh, what is going on? You know, so it's important to talk to them about that. What about you, Hadiza? What are your thoughts about the Black Girls Rise event? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. You're muted.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. On that aspect of health, I think even the government here in Nigeria, especially under the First Lady, she's trying to go into the health aspect of so many of the girl child. For instance, this month, there was a health summit in Gombe that the First Lady was there, and they divided sanitary napkins, towels to all the girls to different schools. Because we have that challenge now in the north. Usually girls, you know, just as Chioma said that some people use clothes, some people in a place find it even difficult to even use, if they use the cloth. You know, there was a time that if a girl is menstruating, what she does when she's on her period, they will sit on the floor, whereby there's sand, then the sand will be soaking up the blood. Then after that, they will clean it up and dig up another hole. But now with the system of using the cloth, not all girls now use the cloth. Still, we still have that problem. So now they did this health summit in Gombe, whereby the First Lady came and distributed sanitary napkins that all schools, all girls should have access to it, because it deprives them from going to school. Once they start on that, they stop going to school to when after the menstrual cycle, and that disrupts their education. So with giving them that, because I think Zainab did something like that in Maiduguri, the national director, she divided some sanitary napkins to some girls at the IDP camps and schools, and it goes a long way. And you have to be enlightened. The children have to be enlightened why they need that. The cleanliness, personal hygiene, which is very, very important, because some of them don't even know anything about the personal hygiene. The thing is just to change, put on another one without even cleaning themselves.
Oh.
So that awareness is very, very important. And I'm just happy that even the First Lady of Nigeria is on it, because we have that problem that is lagging. We are really lagging behind with that personal hygiene.
Yeah, yes, and you know, I'm going to ask you, Musa, you have a daughter, don't you? Musa?
I have a daughter.
Yes.
Musa, are you there?
Yes.
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter. And Musa, you have a daughter. What are your thoughts about how beneficial is this kind of thing, this kind of programming, because of your, you know, being a father to a girl?
Yes, it's going to be a very, very wonderful impact, and a very impactful one, because these girls, sometimes they don't even they when they are approaching the adulthood or becoming a woman. I mean, the stage of becoming a woman, they are not even aware of it. So this Black Girl Rise is going to be a very, very good avenue to address those issues, to enlighten them that what are the signs, what are the possible signs for them, to so that to be aware that they are this menstrual cycle is coming, and in fact they don't even know, apart from the hygiene part of it that is so challenging. Some of them did not even know that when they start having this, they are prone to getting pregnant. So they need to be enlightened. Yes, that out of ignorance, they just go and sleep with man, and they get pregnant. This is a very, very, very alarming problem. That and you know, when that happens, it cuts away their dream for life, their school. So it's the Black Red Rise is going to rise a lot of it's going to raise them to a lot of awareness about themselves and about womanhood. What are the challenges, and why they need to keep themselves clean. And it's going to be a very, very impactful. And I pray that we sustain after this, we sustain it so that it can be going. It can, because the society needs this more than any other one now, especially this kind of life for the young girls.
And it's important, and that's why I wanted you as a dad, you know, to speak on it, because it's not just something moms talk to their children about. It's something that dads need to talk about as well. Dad needs to talk, could be interested in the well-being of their girls, you know, and let them know that it's not something that they should be ashamed of. You know, they should not be ashamed of it. You know, it's hold 1 second. I'm gonna Hadiza, you said you have a daughter. Speak some more about it. Hadiza, unmute yourself.
I have a daughter. She's 39, and she has her kids. But I knew what I went through when she started, you know, the menstrual cycle, because, you know, now with the common trend of things, most parents don't have that time, especially the women, on seeing and advising and guiding their girls regarding this. At our own time, it was quite easy. Once they start, yes, you have all the time, you guide them, you do everything. But now, the parents of nowadays, they are so busy, held up in one thing or the other during their busy schedule during the day. So they don't have that time, you know, to put them through that this is what, just as Musa said, that if you do this, this will be the repercussion. You be careful of how you handle men, how you go about to clean yourself. We need mothers that will do that. We need mothers. But a lot of our mothers are very negligent of this now. They leave that to housemaids, to caretakers of their children, to do that for them. So, but if with this young child, when you gather, like for example, if you are in a school, you put the girls, you bring them out, you advise them, you counsel them, that will go a long way in assisting the girls. Because even those, you know, that have gone for the Black Girls Rise function, even if they are there, they've not even started their period, you know, they'll have an idea of what it is. Once they start their period, this is what their expectations, this is the way to clean themselves, and this is how they should handle themselves. It will go a long way to assist them. Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, okay. I see that there is an echo. Can you guys hear the echo? I don't know where that's coming from.
No echo. Maybe someone's mic. You should mute it. That is why it's better to mute it when you are ready to talk. You unmute.
I have an echo. I'm not sure where the echo is coming from. Okay.
Maybe anybody not talking should mute it. Our mics.
Now here is Tabitha. Tabitha, unmute yourself. Hello. This is our young member, our future director in training. She's not that yet, but she has been bombarding me with interest. She texts me all the time. I'm interested. I want to be a part of it. And we're always welcoming young people in our midst. And so, I see you already have your T-shirt. Yeah. How are you, Tabitha? How are you?
I'm good. Mother. Happy to have you here.
Good to have you here. You've heard, you've seen, anyone who's interested in OMC and wants to be in the position of leadership should really go to the website, obviously. Everything you want to know is there. Everything you need to know to present to people is there. And then you certainly ask questions. So the most important thing is to know that you are important. All of us are important. You're not going to become a millionaire as a member of OMC. You are a philanthropist. The goal is to be a source of good in the community. Just like Musa has been with us forever, and Musa has never quit, because Musa will call me and tell me what's important. What's important is that we're making a difference. Yes, we're making a difference. That's the point of this organization, for us to make a difference. Down the line, the funds will roll. But until it does, whatever good we can do, we must do. Okay? And all that information is on the website that you can use to learn yourself, obviously, and also to use to teach others about the organization. Do you have any questions you want to share with us today?
Not really, Queen Mother. It's only that I really want to encourage more, especially our people here in Damatru, because I was talking to some of women a few days back about this. She was having all these issues. She needs to do something, but nobody is going to support. Nobody is going to take care of her and her kids. She's just 19. She's just 22 years, but she has 2 kids already. So she is having serious issues. So I was talking to her about it. She said she really liked to, but no one to support, no one to stand by her and her kids. I said, okay, so no problem. So I just asked her, because she was having network problem in the area she is. They are having serious network problems. So I asked her to follow our YouTube, social media.
Yes.
I'll direct her how she's going to do it. I've told her everything. So this morning she called me that she's going to do it. I said, okay, no problem. So we really have to have all these in the way we do in Meduguri. We really have it here in Damaturu. We would like to have it.
Yes. And again, where we are in the process is to share with people who we are and then ask for their support. That's all you can do. Is tell them who you are, what you're trying to achieve, and ask for support. That's what we do here. And as we go along and people start to realize, then you find that it's not that difficult to get the necessary support that we need. So welcome aboard. Feel free. Okay, well, some other people are now able to come in. Feel free. You're always calling me. You're always bombarding me. Don't stop. Always call and of course the national director. I gave you her information. Certainly call her. And we have Chinwe Aneke, we have Musa, we have Hadiza. These are members of the executive committee. They're all available if you have any questions. Chinwe is here, but I don't see her. Chinwe, how are you? I don't know if you can hear us. We don't see you.
I'm fine. I'm battling with network. I'm battling with network.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's. Well, I sort of expected that we will have this kind of frustration. That I didn't know it would be this bad, but nonetheless, here you are. Is anything? Something is wrong with your audio. We're having a little bit of echo with your audio. But you don't have to say anything. But you have, when you get a moment, just play. When you get a moment, just play the video to see what we talked about today. We had so much to talk about, and we only have 1 hour. And unfortunately, many of the members were having internet challenges. But for those of you who did show up, Hadiza, thank you so very much for being here with us.
Thank you, Queen Mother.
I'm going to be contacting you all individually, and you get some of your ideas and how we move forward, okay, in this wonderful work that we're doing. Okay, I don't know why I do have an echo. But anybody who wants to, for all of you who participated today, please make sure that you like this video, because what it's going to do is going to set off the algorithms so that more and more people will get to see it. So if you haven't liked this video, please take the time to like the video. Let's see. Chima is here. Musa has been kicked off. The internet has kicked him off. Chioma has been kicked off as well, but that's okay. You know, we heard from them earlier. And for those of you who want to know a little bit more about us, our organization, please visit www.omcglobal.org. That's where you'll find out some of the things that I was sharing with you today. You'll find all that information there. And also, let's see, this is, if you want to get in touch with us, contact us, not just to read about us or learn about us. You can actually contact us by going to the website as well. All that information is there. These ladies and gentlemen, they are doing a lot of work. It's not easy. It's not easy. We live in a world that's become indifferent to the pains of human beings, particularly the girl child and women. But it is our responsibility to help our own people rise. And as we are doing the work, as we're sharing who we are with people, people now begin to understand what you're trying to achieve. But don't ever give up what you're doing. Always continue to strive, always continue to push forward, because if they don't hear from you, how would they know what you want? They only know what you want because you're telling them what you want. All right. So it's imperative that you continue to talk, continue to walk the walk. It's not it's that easy. It's that simple. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you who joined us today. And I thank all the ladies of OMC who were able to join us today in spite of the horrible internet challenges. But being here, certainly hearing from you, there's a whole lot more that we could have talked about, but time is against us. Oh, okay. One of let's see, who is this? Is that Stella? Stella? This is Chinwe. Okay, so now we can see you visually. Well, the show.
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to say? Because the show technically is ended. I had challenges coming in, but is there anything you would like to share with us? I'm certainly glad that you were able to make it today. Is there anything you would like to share with us? Okay, I think that she's still challenged with her audio, and perhaps she's not able to speak. I don't know. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear us, Chinwe? Dr. Chinwe, go ahead. Okay, well, she's having challenges, but I want to thank all of you who did.
Just managing to hear and communicate.
Yeah, I tell you what, if
yes,
you go.
OMC is a we
We are aware. I'm Dr. Hello. Hello. I'm Dr. Chinwaneke. I'm from Nigeria. And Deputy President. Please, in UMC Nigeria, I'm from Enugu. We are now preparing for Black Girls' Rights in Enugu. And it's coming up on the 23rd of October, 2025. And we are preparing it so high.
We spoke about
the activities will start by 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's going to take place. It's going to take place in Polaris Guest in Glow.
Okay, and it's going to start at 8 a.m. in the morning. So this information is going to be on the website. So anybody who wants to know a little bit more about it, it's already on the website. So if you want to know a little bit more about it, and you're anywhere near it and you want to attend, please go and read it up and join. And if you can make donations to the organization in Nigeria and help them to support these girls, to go online on our website that is scrolling, you can make a donation to the organization as well. Okay, our girls need it, and you know they need it. And if you can help, by all means do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the program was supposed to be 1 hour, and we've gone over by 11 minutes. I think we're going to have to do this again, hopefully when the internet is not acting up. Thank you all for joining us. I look forward to seeing you again next time on TV. Take care.